People be getting mad when you spit facts. The bar for dig racing and roll racing has been set so high that it's utterly unenjoyable. It all boils down to who has the most money. So stop telling people that they don't need 1,000 horsepower, especially if they're trying to compete with another car. You got to have 700 to 1,000 horsepower to compete with a lot of these people who 9 times out of 10 make 1,400 and above. This is not me discouraging anybody. This is me simply telling the truth. 500 horsepower in an EG hatch that's fully gutted is a complete threat, especially when you combine it with a 6-speed manual and all-wheel drive. That's just simply the truth. Wheels, tires, suspension, and brakes also play a big part. Also, stop telling people that, oh, your shit box could go straight, but I bet it can't corner. Listen, I'm quite sure if somebody could spend damn near $50,000 to $60,000 on a crate motor from Texas Speed, they could spend about $20,000 to $30,000 on shit like a cantilever suspension, a push rod suspension, and all type of shit like that. I'm quite sure that if you invest the money in a shit box, it could corner better than a McLaren can. The average cost to build a race car or a competitive race car is about $50,000. Now you're thinking, oh damn, if I spend $50,000 on a car, I can go to the lot and do that. See, the thing is, you still gotta buy the car and sink $20,000 to $30,000 in it. Now you have an $80,000 vehicle. $80,000 in a shit box makes it either the fastest vehicle or the fastest cornering vehicle in the goddamn city or the state or wherever you're from. And even after you buy that $50,000 scat pack and sink $30,000 in it, it still won't be enough to compete in Texas 2K. Not just because it's heavy, but because the limits of that engine and that platform will utterly be pushed to the limit. Unless you get a, 1,400 to 2,000 horsepower engine built for that scat pack. To which you still have the top tier vehicles dominating Texas 2K and all of the other streets in America. You got the top tier vehicles. And Dan Root spoke some truth. I'm telling you, nobody like to admit it. They think he just somebody that be dancing and shit, but he telling the truth. The cars that dominate Texas 2K that don't nobody really want to compete with be the Audi R8s, the Sheepy Race Lamborghinis, the Underground Racing Lamborghinis, the Calvo Vipers, and the damn Alpha GTRs, all of which are making over 2,200 horsepower. But let's dial it back. Do you need 1,000 horsepower for a daily driver? No, you don't. 450 to 650 wheel horsepower is a decent horsepower level for people that want to know the power's there. But upon every 100 horsepower that you make, you are going to have to replace parts. We ain't talking about going to get BC Racing coilovers and then little simple cheap shit. No, it costs to be the boss. Which leads me to my final point. The reason why people prefer roll racing instead of dig racing is, well, simply because people don't want to break shit. When you make 1,000 horsepower and about 950 foot-pounds of torque, and you launch from 0 to 60 in like 1.9 or 2.6 seconds, you're going to break axles, differentials, transmissions, drive shafts, axles. Shit starts breaking. But if you're already rolling at 60 or 40 miles an hour, doing 40 and 60 rolls, it makes it a lot easier. A lot easier on parts.